in the scenic hills of Southern Maryland for the next to last round of the Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship, sanctioned by AMA Pro Racing. It's the GEICO Motorcycle Budds Creek National. Here's your Lucas Oil race recap. Well, he did it the right way. He got the whole shot, and then a little fist pump there because he's so pumped on that. RJ Hampshire is right behind him in second. Big battles back here just around the podium spots. First, Mitchell Falk, aggressive move on Mitchell Harrison, and then the rookie in his first pro race goes down. Harrison barely able to avoid him. Same thing with Harrison's teammate Moseman. This battle raged on for quite some time. Plessinger, meanwhile, was able to pull away from Hampshire and Austin Faulkner. Pumps the fist in the first lap, pumps the fist in the last lap. Moto win is his, and with that, the math is easy. He is your champion. So way to stamp it for AP. Can't get too far ahead of himself because we will run another moto in an hour's time to determine the overall winners today from Budds Creek. Here are your results. Harrison, another great ride, fourth. Ferrandis fought through almost everyone that was in that battle. He was at the back of the train, fifth. Gets around Smith late, Sexton seventh. Moseman, McElrath, Martin is 10th. Savacci all the way back to 11th. So Savacci was as high as, I believe, 6th at one point in that moto.
But that was the best part of this moto.
Yeah, he gets the whole shot here as we're watching the Lucas Oil race recap. And you're thinking, well, he carried the whole shot to the first moto win. A couple other riders down in the first turn. But it only lasted a few laps because once the challenge came from RJ Hampshire, Plessinger, who had already clinched the title mathematically, just didn't quite have the fire.
Yeah, he just looked like it was tough for him. And I think Zach and I, as riders, know what it's like. Faulkner almost goes down. Harrison right behind him. Almost a carbon copy that both save it somehow. But then as the motor goes on, you can tell, looked like Faulkner just lost it a little bit. And then once again, these guys almost come together. Faulkner off the track. Take him a little bit of time to get back on.
Yeah, came undone for Faulkner in that one in the battle for third. Meanwhile, Hampshire, once he got the lead from Plessinger, had to deal with some pressure from his teammate Chase Sexton. He held him off, and with that moto win, he unlocks his first ever weekend overall in Lucas Oil Pro Motocross. He was really emotional, but Plessinger, I think, one-upped him. He was even more emotional, Hampshire, with that championship. Sexton second overall, Plessinger third on the day. Justin Cooper has been in the thick of it all season long, holding down third. Shane McElrath not too far behind him. And Hampshire with this victory vaults up to fifth, just ahead of his teammate. Lucas Oil race recap. You just saw that pass. Musquin got the motorsport.com whole shot, Roczen season opening, and goes for it.
Yeah, he just squares up off some tacky dirt there, gets his bike up the inside, really drives it up the hill, takes the line away. Then behind Tomac, having to make up ground and gain points, gets around Anderson, who didn't put up a huge fight at that point.
Anderson would run well, though, and ended up finishing fourth in his first race back from injury. Tomac took him a while to get Justin Barsha, who's always tough to pass. Beautiful move by Eli there to get the number 3 spot. Musquin stayed with Roczen the whole way, got this close, almost made the pass. But then late in the race, Roczen was able to distance himself. With about 3 laps to go, the 94 pulled away and ended up being unchallenged when the checkered flag was in sight. That's the second moto win of the year for Roczen. Musquin is second. Honda people are very happy about the moto win for Kenny. Here's your overall, your moto results. Anderson ahead of Baggett. Barsha dropping all the way to 6th there at the end. Not sure what happened there. Nicoletti 7th, Cooper Webb 8th, Lost Cunningham. That's your top 10. Here's the rest of the top 20. Dylan Marion, privateer, doing well. 12th ahead of Jake Masterpool, a rookie. That's your top 20. The race recap will show you, though, how much drama there was in this race. Marvin Musquin to the early lead, just getting ahead of Ken Roczen, Phil Nicoletti, Justin Barsha. Musquin had to win this moto. He needs the points. But Roczen had other ideas. He moves to second, and then he just is able to drag race his way past Marvin Musquin to take the lead. Eli Tomac was way back, but in the second half, he made up 11 seconds and 3 laps on his title rival. Musquin takes second with authority. Now he goes after Roczen for the number 1 spot. Now Roczen does not need to win this moto to get the weekends overall because Tomac struggled earlier in the day. It appeared that Roczen was running low on energy. Tomac gets by. If Roczen can just finish second, he'll still win for the weekend. No, Blake Baggett, he's the spoiler.
Yeah, Baggett just really came on fire in that second half. The old Blake Baggett showed up. Great rhythm, but wow, talk about pace in the second half. Tomac takes the win, and enough for the overall. What an impressive ride from our reigning champion.
So the moto results, Tomac wins it. Baggett beating Roczen for second, made all the difference. Roczen ends up with a first and a third of the day. Tomac a third and a first. Tiebreaker to the second moto. Tomac your winner. Muscan, Barsha, Nicoletti, Webb, Bloff, Pike, Miriam, the privateer, logging another great ride in 10th. Tamita, the Japanese rider, is 11th. You see the rest of the top 20. He ties Tomac on the day. The tiebreaker again. Second moto. The big difference, Muscan second and fourth on a day that we thought he could have gone 1-1. He scores 5 fewer championship points than Tomac. Baggett showing signs of the old Blake Baggett. Speed, 4th overall. Barsha, Nicoletti, 5th and 6th. Cunningham, 10th overall. Big battle for 3rd in the series as well. Roczen edging back ahead of Barsha. They've been swapping that spot all season long.